All right, here we go with some more Cheerios, and this hand is actually pretty sweet. Um, we have a Serum Visions to set us up early. We have the Pure Steel Paladin. Our opponent, I assume, is on Faeries, given that I might know who we're playing against. Uh-oh. Well, that is unfortunate. What kind of monster plays this card? Come on. Just let me have fun. Who hates fun like that? Gosh. Well, this is why Serum Visions is... okay, we're good at this game. All right. This is why Serum Visions is quite important for what it's worth to help you find your pieces after or your Noxious Revival or whatever after they get you. But this works too. So we got plenty of mana here. Um, I don't. I guess the Kite Shield will just. I don't want it though because it just draws us one more anyways. So may as well bottom it. The Mox Opal is important though if we draw Retract. Also, it only cycles if we resolve SRAM. If we don't resolve SRAM, it doesn't do anything. So let's hope he doesn't follow it up with another discard spell. Play Bitter Blossom. Play Bitter Blossom and then die. That's what I'd like to see. Come on, Bitter Blossom. Uh-oh. That means he's got a black mana open. This is not good for us. One time, no Inquisition. Oh, we might get there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Fetch first to thin out our deck. Doesn't matter in a lot of decks. In a lot of decks it's not worth it. But in this deck where we really need to just draw specific cards, it does matter. I guess bottoming that. Yeah, this is fine since we're fetching this. Yeah, we played it right. Okay, so let's play SRAM. Hope it doesn't get countered by something weird. And start seeing what we can do. Your drawing Retract would actually be the best draw on the deck because we have 3 draws. Oh no. Guess he could have that too. What a monster. And we gotta draw a card. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. See what we can do next time. Sad day. Sad day. Well, we have lots of live draws. That's the beauty of Noxious Revival. Honestly, I had almost like a second Noxious Revival in the deck over the Swan Song, or a fourth Serum Visions over the Swan Song. And I just took the list that I was given this week. Shout out to Zach Elsick for being awesome and working on the deck and sharing it with me. Read the article if you want more insights into it, both from myself and from him. But I do. Oh no, our Mox Opal. Maybe I should have played it. I do that kind of question the Swan Song and wish I just had another Serum Visions to help find our pieces, or another Noxious Revival to help find our pieces. Oh, he just took one of our. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. It denies us a draw if we do find one of them. And I don't feel great about where we're at here. It's a lot of disruption he has. And now he can be sitting on counter spells. In fact, he can even activate. Well, if he's just going to attack us, but he could activate Mutavault, then play Spellstutter Sprite to counter a 2-drop, which obviously would kill us if that happens. Alright, well, there's Retract. Again, I guess there's no reason to play the Mox Opal because he's just taking the Retract if he Inquisitions us anyways. So we're reasonably well set up to go off if we can find another SRAM or Pure Steel. That's a tall order, I'm aware, but if we can do that, we have the shields, the Mox, and the Retract. So, all right, well, we got plenty of mana, so I don't have to worry about that. Is he gonna flash in the Spellstutter Sprite? Uh-oh. Snappy. Okay. I wonder if he should have held that up for Snapcaster Fatal Push. I don't know if we could have won if he did that. Alright, he's coming in for 4 here. Fetch our steps down to 7 because I don't think it'll matter. We need to thin our deck out as much as possible. I mean, we have very few lands left in our deck. Come on! Alright, not quite. So if we're lucky, we get one more draw at it. The unfortunate part is Noxious Revival. Not exactly an out right now. So we've gone through a Ceram and a Pure Steel. So we have 6 outs and 42 cards. So that is exactly 1 in 7, which I assume is something like a 15% chance, right? 6. 20% is 1 in 5. 15. I don't know. Oh god, he's got Cryptic. Rip us. He's gonna Cryptic command this and I'm gonna cry. We have to do it though. I mean, he could just flash in. So maybe he has nothing. It seems unlikely, but maybe he has nothing. Ah, Fatal Push. Ah, we were so close. Yep, here comes the Spell Stutter Sprite to win him the game. Unfair, man. Unfair. This seems like a terrible matchup for us. Counter spells plus tempo. Well, I don't think we have to Echoing Truth anything. Favor the Mighty will be good. Silence will be great. Get rid of these. Get rid of the Swan Song. God, you have to dilute the deck so much. It feels so bad, but it is what it is. I mean, if this isn't the deck I want Silence against, I don't know what is, so. Can I cut anything else? Like, could I cut a Serum Visions or a Grape Shot? Cutting Grape Shot's the scariest one because I guess with the Noxious Revival, we sort of have a way to get one back. You know, it's scary if he just makes a discard Grape Shot. It could theoretically like turn off our deck entirely. But it is what it is. Gotta get the spots somewhere. This doesn't seem great for us. This seems like a nightmare matchup, but I would like to play first. I think I have to mulligan. You know, Favor the Mighty is obviously great, but it has no way to get us. I mean, maybe. What do we think the odds are better? That we mulligan, find a hand that both has a combo piece, we keep a combo piece, and get to resolve it all. Whatever. I mean, our odds may be just about the same to draw one as they are to mulligan and hit a hand that is better than a Favor of the Mighty hand. So, especially because I assume we're getting hit with a discard spell anyways, so that is the danger. Which is probably going to take the Favor of the Mighty, and then we're back at square one regardless, yeah. This seems real unwinnable. Discard backed up by removal, backed up by counter spells. With a bunch of flash creatures in it even. Just unwinnable, I think. We found the bad matchup for Cheerios, that's for sure. This has some sweet matchups, like Tron, for instance, just can't interact with you. Outside of, I guess, Kozilek's Return. But Tron, you can just like turn to a reasonable percentage of the time. But Faeries, on the flip side, seems wholly unwinnable. Well, maybe he'll only have Thought Seizes and the joke will be on him. God, if he had just played a turn 2 Bitter Blossom last game, we would have won, though. Or if he had kept a removal hand instead of a discard hand. And then played Bitter Blossom or whatever. And he's just got a Spell Stutter Sprite. Alright. I'm on something good. That wasn't something good. Now, this would have been the matchup to board in Paradoxical Outcome, but I'm just scared of boarding that in. It just seems it's like it costs so much mana. And I can't imagine wanting 3 of them. I don't really like it. Like I said, I just took the 75 that Zach shipped me, but I don't know if I see Paradoxical Outcome. I'd almost rather have Leyline of Sanctity in a matchup like this. All right, well. I mean, I see the logic behind it. You know, if he's not going to kill us for 4 turns, we're going to have more than 7 cards in hand. We're going to have to discard at some point. I want to draw basically. I want to draw Silence into SRAM or something like that, so that we can set up. I guess we could play some artifacts, turn on the Mox Opal, silence him, then play SRAM, then try to go off. It feels real bad though. Even if I draw perfect, I don't even know that that line would win. I mean, you could just counter the silence, right, and then kill our guy with a fatal push. All right, we don't have to discard yet though, so we got that going for us, which is nice. Okay. Play our Mox. Don't counter our Mox Opal, bro. Alright, good. Got there. Safe, 1 combo piece in. I mean, Retract's nice in theory. You know, it's one of those cards that helps you go off, but he's got 6 lands, and there's just no way we're going to win this game. Yep. It begins. Maybe we'll draw Echoing Truth. Oh, we didn't board in Echoing Truth. I said maybe we'll draw Echoing Truth, and we get Echoing Truth as Bitter Blossom tokens to show him. It's come up. I've Echoing Truth to Lingering Souls tokens and testing with this. Maybe he has 5 lands in his hand. Maybe he's definitely not sitting on a bunch of removal. Now, maybe I'm supposed to save that there since he just clearly has it, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. He also might have removal instead, and then we can at least cycle a thing. I don't know. Maybe I am just supposed to hold it. What if we played 1 Sigarda's Aid? Does that just give auras? Sure. I may just give auras flash. I don't remember if it gives equipment flash or not, but imagine playing it. They play Fatal Push, and in response, you just like flash in all my cards and go off. Uh-oh. Well, there was a reason not to play it. Maybe the lesson we're taking from this is you have to wait until you're just perfectly ready to go off. With protection. I don't know. There's some. This is if you want to play this deck, and I wouldn't blame you for wanting to. It's pretty fun. There should at least be a lesson in what not to do in the decks that you probably aren't ever going to beat, because I can't really imagine a sequence of events in which we beat Faeries after losing game 1. You know, you basically have to like hope that they tap out for Bitter Blossom on turn 2 and you kill them in game 1. We're getting Mistbind clicked. Vendilion clicked. I think he might choose to leave our hand as it is. Yeah, you have to hope that they go like Creeping Tar Pit into Bitter Blossom and then you kill him on turn 2. And then you try to steal a game in games 2 or 3. But I think once you lose game 1, once they know that all they have to do is play around your 8 SRAMs or whatever, the game is just over. So this is a situation where we would Paradoxical Outcome. But I'm not seeing how that would do anything. I'd almost rather have more Noxious Revivals so you can play around Surgical. You know, what if instead of, obviously we didn't board in Paradoxical Outcome, but if those were Noxious Revivals on our sideboard, and when he goes to Surgical, our SRAM there, we get to put it back on top of our deck, denying him the Surgical, plus all the other value you get out of having Noxious in the deck. So are we taking 8 here? We're dead next turn? A 1 turn to go off and hope he has nothing? That seems unlikely. Alright, we died. Alright, well, good game. Faeries probably not the matchup you want to run into with this deck, so we tried. We did our best. However, you're never going to win this matchup, so just dodge it. That's the pro tip here.